Hey guys, it's the Geek here, and welcome back to an actual video instead of me working myself to death, I suppose. Um, because yeah, if anyone has seen my latest videos, that's what I'm doing. Um, just a lot of stuff going on. But recently, I decided that I'm actually going to get some Pokemon cards, so I'm like, how about we do a little bit of an unboxing video? Um, I have boxes here from when I ordered it. I'm going to do some stuff slightly off screen so I don't accidentally dox myself, but if I do accidentally dox myself, no one mention it, please. Um, so I guess I'll open this big box because there is something in here to hold all my cards. I'm fairly certain. At least according to what I got from the delivery receipt. It should have what I think is in it. Alright. Cut open this box. Alright. Here we go. Ah, yes. The one thing I thought was in here, I got myself a binder. One that I especially thought was adorable, so this is why I got it. I figure every collector needs a binder. I think they are adorable. So I have, probably this is upside down. Yeah, that's the correct. So I have all the starters, Squirtle, Bulbasaur, Charizard, and Pikachu. Because let's be honest, those are the true starters. And inside, you have the packs of, I think these are 9 cards each. This is really hard to see, especially since it is switched. But yeah. So I will now be opening my first package. I think this, I will more than likely check after the fact to make sure that I got everything I ordered. I think I did, but you can never be too sure. So this is one package, 2 packages. Let's see. 3, 4, and 5. Pretty sure I only ordered 4. Or maybe not. So, I got my cards. Well, one set of cards. Now let's open them. So this is supposed to be 100. So let's skip through this and see what we can do. So the first one is Ampion. I think these are adorable. And the thing that really got me started into this is that I recently got the Pokemon trading card game on my phone. It's not a trading card game, but it is the card game. And I fell in love with it, so now I want actual cards so I can actually play because I prefer physical games when I can. So I just love it. Oh, Tinka Tink. She's adorable. And I like the making decks, that type of thing, so I just wanted it in person. Splenda. So yeah, the good thing is I have a bunch of basic Pokemon at least to start my deck. Although I am not sure how I would like to organize these in my binder yet. Yamask. I really need to get better at showing the camera my stuff. Maybe it would work if I flipped the screen. I don't know how to do this. But nope. That was wrong. Maybe horizontal. Okay, this is my right side. This is my left side. I might go back to this in the future. This might be how I record my work with me videos now. Tinkaton. I think this. Okay, yeah, I was like, I think this is the level something of Tinkatink. So it's really adorable. Although now I guess everything's backwards. Let's see. Yeah, you can read it this way. Okay, for you guys, I'll leave it this way, but in the future I might change it. Alright, lip bug. It's adorable. Yeah. Alright, next card. Gligar. I recognize this one from the games. I've played Gold and Green, I want to say, via emulator. Oh, Wiglet. It looks like a C. elegans. A pretty famous developmental biology species. Panseer. I actually think I recently got this card in the video game, or something very similar to it. Skirskit. Oh, looks like a water spider. I'm doing terribly at showing these cards off, but we'll just do it anyways. Ooh, Zubblade. That was adorable. Whimsker. Oh, I love this. It's so cute. Only does 10 damage, but oh, it switches out, so it's cute. A Dweeble. This looks similar to another card. I forget its name, but it's also a crab, but it's a water type instead. I can't come up with the name. I have it in the video game version. Although, now that I am talking about it, I do have it on my phone. And then I'll also have the description of the stuff down in the description. I'll give this information as well in case you want to friend me. But so far, this is my user friend ID and my profile on the card game, on the mobile card game. But yeah, I'll put those in the description so you guys can friend me. No promises whether we will battle or not, since I have mainly just been playing against the AI. But I don't know. I like collecting stuff. So this is Horsea, which I love, an amazing seahorse. I hope we get all of them, at least soon. Honage. Oh, I think this is something with double blade, maybe? Because this one, it's the same type, but I don't know if it's basic or not. Yeah, I think this is, yeah, it says at the top, evolves from Honech. And so I have like an entire set of evolutions so far. Maybe not an entire set, but I have some evolutions. Fuecoco? Okay, I've actually recently been doing some stuff with this Pokemon in Pokemon Sleep. I'm trying to evolve it all the way. So that's actually kind of cool. I have the card for it now. Um, Oricorio? Like a chicken. I love a chicken. I don't eat chicken, but I have a chicken. Ooh, Porygon. So yeah, this is kind of like the main Pokemon that I have floating around my digital deck. So a physical copy is always fun. Flamingo. I don't think you guys tried hard enough to come up with a new name that is literally just Flamingo. But I guess, although Flamingo as a fighting type is interesting, I would have probably had it as a normal or water type. Interesting. Magby, which looks like another duck. Firebirds are apparently Nintendo's thing. Alright, next. Pumpkaboo. Oh my gosh. This is celebrating my favorite holiday of Halloween. This is perfect and adorable, and I want more of them. Okay, this is Remoraid. It looks like almost like an eel. It looks like a backwards fish, actually. Looking at it way up close. I'm gonna go with backwards fish. Alright, the next one is Natu. A psychic bird this time rather than a firebird. Ooh, Joltik. It looks like a tiny little beetle. I don't know what I would call that, but I'm thinking beetle. Or like some type of insect. Yeah, Joltik latch on other Pokemon and suck out static electricity. So kind of like a parasite almost. Although most things would have static electricity. Interesting. Okay, Charcadet. This burnt charcoal came to life and became a Pokemon. Yeah, I can definitely see that from the picture. I'm loving the art though. It's very nice. Although I'm also noticing the little descriptions there now. So they have heights and weights. That's almost like player card. As like these are playing cards as like baseball cards or football cards, that type of thing. Okay, Vanillite. Supposedly, this Pokemon is born from an icicle. This spews out freezing air at negative 58 degrees Fahrenheit to make itself more comfortable. Well, at least it's using freedom units. I was thinking ice cream more so than icicle, but I'll go with it. Oh, so this one is Toad School. Though it looks like a tentacle. Tentacle is a completely different species. Its legs may be thin, but it can run at a speed of 30 miles per hour. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. This is a squid, not a toadstool, like I think it's supposed to be, but it is a walking, talking squid rather than a flying. No, that's not what they do. Squids swim. And I have Stantler, which looks like a deer, described by its antlers. Oop, that's adorable. Um, Okay, medicine can be made by grinding up the black orbs from fallen antlers. As long as we're not attacking the deer, I'm good with that. Alright. Rufflet. A tiny electric bird that may or may not do something according to its claw attack. Although I am also noticing this one has some resistances. I thought they only had weaknesses. Or maybe it's just that one for now. But maybe the newer ones, quote unquote, and the Pokedex have resistances as well. Ooh, Chansey! I always love a cute little Chansey. So adorable. Wait, it walks carefully to prevent its egg from breaking. Okay, I'll be honest with everyone. I did not know that was an egg. I thought that was just a stomach design. I thought, like, it did remind me of a kangaroo, but I didn't think it was like a literal egg. Interesting. What is this Smeargle? This sounds like a Lord of the Rings character. It draws symbols with the fluid that oozes from the tip of its tail. Depending on the symbols, Smeargle fanatics will pay big money for them. Well, according to, I think, the US Supreme Court, animals cannot copyright art. So, unfortunately for him, it doesn't work. Alright. Ooh, a Swablu. I am still trying to evolve this Pokemon in Pokemon Sleep, however, but I think it is adorable. It constantly grooms its cotton-like wings. It takes a shower to clean itself. It becomes dirty. Wait, how is it getting a shower? Like a bird bath? I don't get it. Oh, cotton tea. It's weaving together the cotton of both cotton tea and elder growth provides exquisite cloth that's highly prized by many luxury brands. Okay, so this is the sheep of the Pokemon world. Interesting. Oh, Esper. There's enough psychic power in Esper to send a wrestler flying, but because this power can't be controlled, Esper finds it troublesome. I think this is another Halloween type Pokemon. They're not psychic type Pokemon. They are Halloween type, and I refuse to be told any different because I am right. Oh, and speaking of Tentacle, we have Tentacle, the swimming and not flying squid people. Although this is interesting, this Pokemon is mostly made of water. Tentacle out of the ocean is very hard to spot because its body blends in with the sea. Well, out in the ocean. Oh, so it's just like a very light blue, almost translucent. There's like these fish that are like completely white all the way through, and they're really cool to look at. So I'm thinking kind of like that. Okay, Tandemos. Oh, the pair sticks together no matter what. They split any food they find exactly in half and then eat it together. That's so adorable. I also love the mouse-inspired Pokemon. AKA Pikachu is always my favorite. Ooh, Impidimp? It looks kind of like a gremlin. Through its nose, it sucks in the imitations produced by people and Pokemon when they feel annoyed. It throws off this negative energy. Okay, that is also. Okay, so they're also no longer dark type. They are now Halloween type. Because, of course, that is the very best type you can get. Okay, so Marini. The first symptom of its sting is numbness. The next is an itching sensation so intense that it's impossible to resist to claw at your skin. Okay, she does some major damage. Again, I'm loving the art. They are like very different, whether it's like cartoony or 3D or like CGI versus like hand drawn art looking things. But I'm really enjoying the different art styles that I'm seeing. Alright, Murkrow, everyone's favorite Halloween type. Although I think this might be like an AR type thing, or the artist is just really good because the background looks really realistic. But yeah, no, those are the default Halloween type Pokemon. Alright, next. Heracross, the dung beetle. I actually don't know what a dung beetle looks like, but whenever I see dung beetle, I'm like either it's a scarab or a dung beetle. A scarab. I don't know, I think it's scarab actually. But yeah. It looks gigantic though. Well, I mean its first attack does need 2 energy. And it's 4'11". Yeah, that would be terrifying to see in real life. Alright, next. Panpour, a water type monkey. Alright, the water stored inside the tuft on its head is full of nutrients. Plants that receive its water grow large. So yeah, that's adorable. It reminds me of, I think it's Kyros from Cardcaptor Sakura. I think that's his name, Kiro. I think it's supposed to be short for like Cerberus maybe, but he reminds me a lot of that from Cardcaptor Sakura. Alright, Stuffle. Of course, one of everyone's favorite bears. It does look like a stuffy. Or as I would like to call them, plushie. I have a friend who hates that I call them plushies, but sucks to suck. Alright, its fluffy fur is a delight to pet, but carelessly reaching out to touch this Pokemon could result in painful retaliation. I think that's true with most animals. If they don't like you and you start touching them, they will destroy you. Alright, Durant. I think it's just a general digging ant. At least it looks like it from the background. You can kind of see another ant in the background. Kind of. Alright, next. Chinchou. I think that's what it is. Its antennae, which evolved from a fin, have both positive and negative charges flowing through them. So don't touch this or you will die, is what I am hearing. It is adorable though. Kind of keep it kind of like a firefly. I think that would be the cutest. Alright, Pinatil, which the leaves on its head are highly valued for medicinal purposes. Dry the leaves in the sun, boil them, and drink the bitter concoction for remarkable, effective relief from fatigue. So this is the coffee bean plant Pokemon. Although I would hope that you would just let its leaves fall off naturally, kind of like hair or normal pets, and not mess with it that way. We'll have to see. Oh, Fungus. He doesn't look like he does much, but he's just like a baby. So we'll forgive him. He's adorable. I also like the art style also makes him look especially like a baby. Right. No one knows what the Pokeball like pattern on Fungus means or why Fungus has it. It's because it's a protection. It's naturally adapted that way because people won't hurt Pokeballs. Ooh, Super Rod, a trainer card. Shuffle up to 3 in any combination of Pokemon and basic energy cards from your discard pile into your deck. Hmm. Trainer cards. I actually wasn't expecting trainer cards, but that is also good to know. Oh, Teddy Ursa. Another one of my favorites. I love them. So cute. Right, so before food becomes scarce in wintertime, its habit is to hoard food in many hidden locations. So kind of like a squirrel. That's what squirrels do. They'll hide it, and then if they forget where their acorns are, that's where trees grow. And then I think my friend Panda, many people who have been here for a while might remember her. I think she told me one time that squirrels will sometimes will pretend to lay their acorns somewhere. So another squirrel thinks they laid food there, but they really don't. So I think that is something else squirrels do. I might have to look that up to confirm. Elkium? This is a little squid, alien thing. Yeah, kind of like tentacles, but it's like a 4-footed tentacle monster. Alright, this one is Snorunt. It is said they are seen at midnight, that if they are seen at midnight, they'll cause heavy snow. They eat snow and ice to survive, so all I know is that these are going to be in the poles or Canada. Although they'll probably make very good friends with penguins. Alright. Oh, Sandile. A cute little crocodile. Watch me look it up, and it's actually an alligator. I think it's based on where the eyes are. I think whether the eyes are to the side or up front tells you whether it's a crocodile or a alligator. I can't tell based on the eyes right now, but I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, Shroomish, another fungus type Pokemon. And there's a sheep in the background. Yeah, just enjoying a sheep on your day at the park. It's probably enjoyable, though. Alright, Combi. Oh, I actually just had a presentation today about bees. It was really interesting. Although that's still in their like little honeycombs. Alright, the members of the trio spend all their time together. Each one has a slightly different taste in nectar. Oh, so kind of like Dug Trio is technically just one, although I never understand how Dug Trio works. Oh, Cricket Top. Oh, looks like he's listening out for something. I love him. Alright. I mean, speaking of squirrels, we have Skwovet. That one is definitely saving food for the winter. am doing a fairly good job of it, if its cheeks are any indication. Alright, and then we have Rowlet. It looks like a owl, but it's saying it might be more a quill. At a distance, it launches its sharp feathers while flying about. If the enemy is too close, Rowlet switches tactics and delivers vicious kicks. Well, whatever bird it is based off of, it does not do any of that. Well, birds in real life do not do any of that, much to everyone's chagrin or joy. Birds are weird. Alright, this one is a Galarian Darumaka. It lived in snowy areas for so long that its fire sac cooled off and atrophied. It now has an organ that generates cold instead. I actually don't know what that means. Like, is it like base type Darumaka, but then in actuality, it's like, because it's been in the cold? I actually don't know. It looks like it could be a fire type, especially when you count the description, but oh well. Carablast. Another little insect. Also going to be called a dung beetle because it doesn't look like a scarab. Yeah, we went over this. It's a scarab. I think. I'm probably still wrong. But everyone's favorite little Halloween Pokemon, Abra. I would definitely love to get all evolutions of Abra. I think it's Abra, Kadabra, and then something else, I forget. But there's like a spoon that goes with it. Although this does look like another AR-ish type illustration. I think it's adorable. So this is a Nidoran male. I actually been getting a bunch of these in the mobile app. And for anyone who doesn't know, the males, the signs of the creature, depending on its sex, go with matches the reproduction system. The female reproduction system goes down, while the male reproduction system goes up. So that's just a fun way of memorizing which symbol goes with which, because half the time, even though I love Sailor Moon, as you guys can probably see, my love of Sailor Moon, I will never remember which one is Mars and which one is Venus. So that one just works best for me. It's also fun. Ooh, Kothling. This can make Pokemon hurt themselves in their confusion. At least I'm assuming that from the text. I actually don't know how confusion would work in the actual card game. In the video games, it's hilarious, but I don't know how it would. Interesting. Ooh, Machoke. I love all the comments and stuff in the background. It's really cool. Its formidable body never gets tired. It helps people by doing work such as moving with heavy goods. Well, at least it's a helpful. Although, knowing people, that could go wrong. Hopefully it has boundaries. Ooh, Electabuzz. This is another one that I keep getting when I draw for my booster packs in the game. I had like 5 of these super quick. Ooh, Venomoth. Ooh, this is another one. I hope I get all of them. I always think, is it Venat? And all of its evolutions are cute. It's just adorable. Ooh, Goldeen. Its dorsal and pectoral fins are strongly developed like muscles. It can swim at the speed of 5 knots. That is going way too fast. But it does look like that Angelina Jolie's fish character from Shark Tale. That's all I get from this fish. Ooh, Haunter. Another one of our favorite Halloween type Pokemon. I actually really like this art. It's kind of like the old storybook, almost like a child's coloring in. But yeah, no, I'm loving the different art styles of all of these cards. I think they actually really do fit. Oh, another favorite crab, Paris. This was not the one I was thinking of before, but this is another one of my favorites. Ooh, Ghastly. Perfect for Haunter. And it does have that same art style, so I would be very happy with that. Yeah. Oop. Yeah, the art style is very similar. I'm actually surprised I'm giving lots of sets. I was actually not expecting that for my first pack. I thought it would take me a lot longer to be able to do that. So I'm actually very surprised. Ooh, speaking of the male-female symbols, we have a Nidoran female. I think they're supposed to be different colors. I think the males are purple and the females are blue. Ooh, it uses its hard incisor teeth to crush and eat berries. Why it struggles to crush berries will be anyone's guess. The tip of a female Nidoran's horn is a bit more rounded than the tip of a male's horn. I also think it has a different color. Oh, Slowpoke. He's so cute. And Derpy. I think him and all of his evolutions can never not look derpy. It is incredibly slow and dopey. It takes 5 seconds for it to feel pain when under attack. I mean, I guess that's nice. Probably want to be a little faster. Although it probably also wouldn't feel the pain of its headbutt attack. And Hitmonchan, I think one of everyone's favorite fighting Pokemon. Although I am surprised at this being a basic Pokemon having a health of 120. I don't think many of them surpass even 90. So that's actually really high health. Interesting. Ooh, Dratini. Oh, it's both a water and electric type, technically. I guess more so water type. It's adorable. Alright, next one is Diglett. Our little buddy we were talking about earlier. So Diglett. It lives about 1 yard underground, where it feeds on plant roots. Sometimes appears above ground. Wait, they are a yard long? Or that's where it usually is, 3 feet under. I choose not to think about what Digletts do with their time. Ooh, Krabby. This also was not the crab Pokemon I was thinking of. I don't know what crab Pokemon I was thinking of. Unless it was Paris, but I don't think so. I always think of this crab with like two polka dotted bulbs on his back. But I could have sworn it was a water type Pokemon. I have no clue what I'm talking about. Ooh, and I also got the next evolution, Kingler. This one looks suspicious. Looks like he's up to something. Its oversized claw is powerful, but when not in battle, the claw just gets in the way. I totally understand that. A Weedle. I love my bug types. Ah, just adorable. Ooh, Grimer. Another one of my favorite Halloween types. Does look like an oil stick. Born from sludge, these Pokemon now gather in polluted places and increase the bacteria in their bodies. Well, hopefully they're eating all of the bacteria. I got an Eevee. So now I just need my search for all the Eevees, I suppose. I have a diamond art thing I did of all the evolutions that I might put on screen now if I figure out how to do that. No promises though. Ooh, Caterpie. Now I just need Metapod and Butterfree, if I remember correctly. Wait, it has feet? Its short feet are tipped with suction pads that enable it to tirelessly climb slopes and walls. And I guess that makes sense. They would probably, as a caterpillar, have like feelers. I'm thinking too much about the scientific rationality behind Pokemon when I really should just be having fun and loving the cuteness. Oh, Cloyster. It's really, I love the art. Cloyster that live in seas with harsh tidal currents grow large, sharp spikes on their heads. That makes sense. As a defense mechanism. Execute. I probably am pronouncing this terribly wrong, but execute. Are they all execute or is a single egg execute? These Pokemon get nervous when they're not in a group of six. The minute one member of the group goes missing, it execute come Caroly. I wonder if like the pack of six is called execute, and then multiple execute or execute. That's interesting. Meowth, everyone's favorite talking Pokemon. He was actually one of my favorites when I watched the anime when I was younger. Although this one has different moves than it does in my game. The mobile game. But yeah, everyone loves a Meowth. And I have a Mankey. Again, didn't really trying to change the name too much. Although it's part monkey, part pig. It lives in groups in the treetops. If it loses sight of its group, it becomes infuriated by its loneliness. Oh, an extrovert that claims to not be an extrovert, but they totally are. Oh, oddish. A plant. I think it's supposed to be based on a radish. During the day, it stays in the cold underground to avoid the sun. It grows by bathing in moonlight. I wish I could do the same thing. I detest the sunlight, although I do love plants. Me and the sun have a complicated relationship, I have a severe photosensitivity and I'm a night owl. The nighttime is where I thrive. Ooh, far-fetched. This is another one I've been getting a whole bunch of in my game. Although, why does it have a leak? I mean, other than its move being a leak. They use a plant stock as a weapon, but not all of them use it in the same way. Several distinct styles of stock fighting have been observed. So type of cultural regions by their fighting style, maybe. Ooh, Magmar. This always looked like a duck with boobs on its head. Fire. I think this one makes it look weird. Yeah, it just looks like boobs on the head. Oh, Phoebus. It's like a scared little fish. Although I wonder what's up with its dorsal fin. Almost looks like a robot as well. Like there's lots of lines that look like sealing together as well as the whole socket of the eye. It is a shabby and ugly Pokemon. However, it is very hardy and can survive on little water. So maybe. Cough. Based on everyone's favorite sloth and everyone's favorite D&D worker via Zootopia. It sleeps for 20 hours every day, making drowsy those that see one of its abilities. So it makes them go to sleep. And speaking of drowsy, drowsy is also another weird one. It's like a pig wearing pants. It remembers every dream it eats. It rarely eats the dreams of adults because children's are much tastier. Thought it said tastiest. No, I mean, my adult dreams suck. I'm always scared that I'm failed an undergrad class. And I'm finishing up my PhD. There's no way I failed an undergrad class. Or I forgot homework. And this semester I have no homework. I just show up to class and do my work. Yeah, adult dreams are boring. Ooh, Psyduck. My obsession with ducks shall continue. And my obsession of ducks include my favorite stuffed plushie. I have a Donald Duck because he is the superior Disney character. And then I also have a Daffy Duck. And then I have like 2 statues of Donald Duck. And then like 2 more tiny little plushies. I have a slight obsession with ducks. Ooh, another Heracross, but this one's shiny. Feels different. I don't know if it's easy to see, but yeah, feels really nice. Ugh. There we go. Yeah, it's really cool. Has a nice texture to it. Raichu. Everyone's favorite electric mouse. Also has the really nice texture to it. Yeah, it feels really nice. So I think these are the 2 extra special cards that were supposed to come in this set that we're almost done. Ooh, Lorgus? She looks like a woman that's trying to hide in the background. I think she's supposed to be like a wallflower. That's kind of the vibe I get from her. But also, really special texture. Although that one's a stage 2, so there's 2 more Pokemon before it. Well, it says stage 2. Ooh, Brookish. This is an interesting fish. And love the texture, and it has like the type. I've started to notice that like the type emblem is like in the middle. I think I've been noticing that on all of them. That's the one that's clearest. Ooh, Floret. So I think this is the second evolution before the one that I showed earlier. Ooh, Fiscuin Basculin. So I think we might have been right before, where if it's like the name here is the location and this is the base type. Because I know, like, at least in the games, they were trying to make like Oahu types that are like slightly different, that have like slightly different powers. So I think that's what's going on. Yeah, though it differs from other Basculin in several respects, including demeanor, this one is gentle. I have categorized it as regional form given the vast array of shared qualities. I'm going to guess the I in this is like Professor Oak. That's the only thing I can think of. I got a Mew. I can die happy. Wait, well first I need to get Pokemon. Pikachu and Charizard and Squirtle. And then I can die happy. I love Mew. He's just the cutest. Because it can use all kinds of moves, many scientists believe Mew to be the ancestor of Pokemon. Okay, I lied. Now I can die happy. It's Mimikyu. This is also one of my favorite Halloween type Pokemon. She's just adorable, and I feel so sad for it, but I also identify with it so much. Although it's quite a quiet, lonely Pokemon, if you try to look at what's under its rag, it'll become agitated and resist violently. Yeah, because that is messed up. Although this is another AR background. Although I can't tell if... I think it might be like a statue. Yeah, I think it might be like a real, like, a photo. It looks kind of more like a photo than an illustration. Ooh, a Ditto. Although it has like a shiny background, like edging, rather than a shiny front. They can pretend to be anything, right? Its transformation ability is perfect. However, made to laugh, it can't manage its disguise. Okay, so the ability. Once during your first turn, if this Pokemon is in the active spot, you may search your deck and choose a basic Pokemon you find there, except any Ditto. If you do, discard this Pokemon and all attached cards and put the chosen Pokemon in its place. Then shuffle your deck. Oh, that's actually really interesting. Ooh, and this is our last Pokemon. A Heat Rotom. If the convection microwave oven is not working properly, then Rotom inhabiting it will become lethargic. Yeah, that's what I thought. It was like, this looks like a toaster oven, and I don't think you were supposed to get anything else from that. The toaster oven. So that should be 100 cards. So I got a good, decent amount of basic. Definitely got a lot of basic cards. A couple of special cards. One repeat that I am totally okay with because it's a different style. And then we have one item card. So I think, well, I'll just have to figure out how I'm going to organize these in my binder. I was thinking originally to do them in Pokedex order, but we'll have to see. But yeah, I have 99 Pokemon cards and one trainer card. And I think this is just what I'm going to do today. We went through 100 cards and I enjoyed every second of it. And then the next time we can go through one of these other decks that I bought. I think lots of them are also supposed to be 100, so this will technically, well, this is 50. I think this is 100. This is more than 100. This is 100. So we might have like 5 total hours of me going through Pokemon cards. And I can't wait to see you guys there. But I don't know when I'll do this again or when you will actually get the video of this. Might take me a little bit. We'll just have to see. But I will definitely see you guys next time. Bye!